shit like 3 weeks ago. Now there's like 2 vids I want to watch from this nigga. You feel me? This is one of them. Guilty pleasures. You feel me? I fuck with Tommy. No Sauce channel. You should check his ass out, fo. He a real raw ass YouTuber. And I fuck with Tommy. You feel me? Let's get into this shit though. Y'all got any guilty pleasures, chat?
Growing up as a kid, you're taught essential things in school that help you through life. Learning basic math as an example, 2 + 2 = 4. Or like learning basic reading. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog was an essential scripture. Unless you're from like, I don't know, shit, Baltimore or something, you're pretty much guaranteed these basics.
What the fuck? What them, hey, boy, what them Baltimore niggas be saying, G? Them niggas be forget that avenue and fuck is you, yo, I gotta play that song, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta play that song after this shit. I gotta play that song after this shit. Yeah, I gotta do that. They be like stupid and avenue and I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Them niggas, hey, them Baltimore niggas don't speak English, boy. Them niggas got their own language.
Unlike later on in life where you're taught useless shit like
what does niggas mean?
How to mathematically equivalently find a circle's radius by dividing the diameter by 2 in the area. The shape goes in the shape box. It's a simple concept. But another core concept we can't forget we learned from a young age is what we call the 5 senses. Sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. And if I'm being honest, most people really take these for granted. Like, you could have been born with one of these missing, and that's a -1 stat point in your human experience. And with these perks that we're born with, it can include odd pleasures that shouldn't work, but surprisingly end up doing. Let's take the sense of smell for example. Humans have a pretty nice sense of smell and universally can agree on marvelous scents like vanilla candles, fresh rose flowers, cookies right out of the oven, 100% grass fresh air. But then we get to the weird things like that shouldn't work. From the top of my head, the first thing that comes up in my mind is something like gasoline. While some will sit there,
hey, listen, I ain't saying I sniffed it. Listen, am I the only nigga that love the smell of gasoline? It's not like I sit there and just sniff this shit, but it's just like the smell of it. I be like, oh shit, I don't know. Oh, hey, on my brother grave, folk, I promise you, the smell of gas. God damn it, fucking stupid ass headphones, shorty. But the smell of gasoline. You feel me, folk? It is like it's a little. It's cool. I don't sit there and just sniff this shit, but like when I'm pumping gas or some shit, that should be, you know, it should be hidden. I don't care.
Gag, suffocate, nearly died, the tiniest presence of it hitting their nostrils. Someone else is walking right past them and going, oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I truly believe that we're split into 2 groups in society only. People that like the smell of gasoline and the people that don't. And if you're asking me what my group is, it's obviously going to be the most logical, reasonable, and sensible people that like the smell. I won't sit up here and lie to you guys like every other creator does every other day. I love the smell of gasoline and I'm not afraid to say it. I truly don't know what it is for me, but I feel like it started when I was younger. Ever since I was younger, I kind of liked the smell. It was just something about the tangy and dry smell that hit different. Whenever I would pass gas stations, instead of rolling up the windows from the gas fumes coming in, I would bring it down more and huff and puff on the smoke. No. It's not like I go out to seek the smell in a magical adventure every day, but it's kind of like the smell approaches me. Instead of fighting it like a warrior, I let it through. And no matter what any of you say, I think everybody has that weird smell that's not supposed to smell good to them, but does for some reason. It literally used to be commonplace in elementary schools that kids would start sniffing of markers. Whether it was Sharpie, Expo, Crayola, kids would be huffing and puffing these bitches. Kids would get that big box of markers for the entire year and end up with like a solid 1 or 2 of them left in the case. The worst part too is that they had to hide it in class because you couldn't do it or you would get in trouble. It was banned by the school. You had kids deliberately timing when the teacher would pass by them and seeing if they had enough time to get their sniff. But the thing
still smell marker? I don't do that shit no more.
Odd, sensational aroma that kept them going. And if you want more proof and don't believe in me, go ahead and look at the school supply market. Companies started selling them bitches as scented included in. You would think the government would step in to help regulate this epidemic, but no, I guess they're a bustling business to this day. And I don't know what it is with school sniffing epidemics, but there was also kids in the 80s getting high off glue. So you can't even blame the dumbass Gen Z kids for doing this when every generation suffered the same fate. Another one that most people aren't going to admit is their own must. Everyone's had that moment where they've been musty and thought to themselves,
okay. Hold on. say that anymore. I want to punch out for saying, hey, nigga, it ain't like I give a fuck. Hell no, yeah, you good. Hey, but look, though. Look. No, I do not enjoy smelling my own must. If I'm musty, I'm hop my ass in the fucking shower. If you musty, fo, hop your dirty smelling ass in the shower, G. The fuck? I don't enjoy sitting there smelling my own must. If I'm stinking, boy, I hate that smell. I'm hop my ass in the shower. The fuck? Hell no.
This don't smell as bad as I thought. Our natural body creates a force field of our own must, and what smells like complete horror for someone else smells oddly pleasant for us. Which is why I think you always end up with the most musty and smelly people.
What is must or moist? It's pretty much just saying you stink. That's it. It's just natural. It's like natural stinky body odor. So therefore, meaning if somebody say you musty, you stink. Yeah, that's all.
Realizing they smell like shit. I always notice that. And before the no shower allegations get thrown at me, I'm not saying this is something I do on the regular. It's just kind of something that happens to everybody. You can't even lie. So let me put this disclaimer to some of y'all so people understand. Take showers. If we're talking about the category hearing now, I think the most obvious one is ASMR. ASMR is some truly weird shit when you think about it that shouldn't work.
I never really got into it.
You literally have people just whispering into a microphone
and
or
doing
tapping
weird
all
shit.
types of wiki-wacky ads, creating an entire ecosystem alone on YouTube of people just whispering and making millions. And I'm not gonna lie, if it hits just the right part of your ear, it can truly hit. I don't care what anyone says, even if you don't understand it or don't like it. If you never felt any type of sensation while hearing at least one, you might just be going deaf. You got TikTokers doing it every other TikTok live. Celebrities started doing it at a certain point. It's truly one of those guilty pleasures that no one likes to admit. I don't even personally go on my way to watch them, but when it pops up, you know, I really don't mind it. It can hit that direct part of the human body in some way. For the sense of vision, there's just too much shit you could really account for guilty pleasures or things that feel weird that work. The human eye processes millions of images a day alone. The one thing I'm truly embarrassed to admit is those
Subway Surfer videos.
I know we love to clown this brain dead content with the clip on top and the Subway Surfers gameplay at the bottom, but the problem is if you watch it long enough, it
works.
If you sit down long enough watching one of these clips, after you get some type of weird high from it. It's like how a fisher hooks a fish in, and once you get hooked, it's game over. Like the most pure, perfect form. Something about the brain-stimulating gameplay at the bottom with the clip at the top just gets your brain in some way. And the worst part is when you fall victim to this loophole. If you start looking at it too much on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, your entire For You page is just it. In the future, there's gonna be a graveside of people that lost all their attention span from it, guaranteed. I'm happy for the people that haven't fallen for this loophole in the past, but it truly gets to you. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'll forget halfway through the video what I was even watching. Like if I got a pop quiz on what the video was about after the 30-second clip, I'm not getting a single answer right. My brain shuts off halfway through and I end up with an e-high after it. And I think this also stems from what we call the oddly satisfying genre on YouTube. There was a certain point before the Subway Surfers meta that oddly satisfying videos were in. And just like Subway Surfers, I fell down a loophole of this shit in the past. Cutting sand videos, cutting soap videos, concrete brick wall videos.
This was me at one point.
Smashing the sand in the glass jar videos. Whatever type of videos it is, with all the colors and all the sleek videos, I'm not surprised people get addicted to it. We also gotta cover taste, like the amount of weird guilty pleasures and food combos that shouldn't work but do for people is crazy. I used to never really
felt make the most whitest man say the most racist shit. I didn't make you say it. You said what it meant. I thought you was being funny. I was like, oh well, shit, you know.
Thinking outside the box with things I ate. I was always the type of nigga when I got to a 5-star restaurant, they would be listing out all the beautiful, amazing, eclectic types of exotic food I could eat. And I would look at the waiter straight in the face, give him the nod, and he knew to bring me a plate of chicken tenders. This all oddly changed though.
Hey, I'm that nigga you can't bring out on the date, shorty, because I'm gonna order. No, nigga, you ain't racist. Don't worry about it. You ain't racist. Look, I'm the type of nigga I'm gonna order chicken tenders. And that about it. I ain't order nothing else. You cannot take me on a date because that's the only thing I'm getting. I do not give a fuck. Call it childish. I don't care. It's the only thing I'm ordering. I don't care.
For me, when I watched one single movie as a kid, Ratatouille, the scene with Remy trying the strawberry with the cheese truly changed my outlook on life. That's when I realized maybe it won't be a bad thing to take a gamble at my food game. I was trying any weird food combo that might just hit right for me. Cheetos with milk, peanut butter and pickle sandwiches, frosted flakes with cheese, salt and peppers on my apples. Once again, people are looking at me in disgust, but at the same time, anytime you see someone eating a weird ass food combo, you think, oh, how could they eat that? That's awful, right? But when it's you eating whatever you combine together, you don't think it's that bad, right? You think everybody's truly tripping. This is one of those things that's just subject to how you are.
Speaking of so crazy, niggas actually do put ice in their cereal, and I know a couple motherfuckers like that. Shit, I used to eat beans with hot dogs. I used to put hot dogs and beans and shit. I used to do that. What else I used to do? What else? Put barbecue on some bread and just eat it. Hey, that's a struggle meal though, you feel me?
Guilty pleasures. I always feel like humans have bad chewing habits. I haven't met a single person that's gnawed or chomped on some shit that they definitely shouldn't have. I've been a chronic bottle cap chew.
I ain't gonna lie, this was me. I had a bad chewing habit when I was a shorty. I used to chew on like bottle caps and just anything that was like, I don't know, like anything really, my shirt, like it was bad, folks. It was bad. Some other shit I got to eat. Good job. You chew on pens? Oh my god, you one of them niggas that chew on pens? Oh my god. I know so many people that do that shit.
A chronic fingernail chomper, a chronic ice cube.
Hey, that's still me. I still be biting my nails. You feel me? Hey.
Cruncher. It's that weird guilty pleasure that you get from it, though. I be thinking to myself, like, damn, I really gotta spit this out, but at the same time, for some reason, it's just magically hitting the right part of my jaw, and it feels kind of nice to chew this, even though it's not supposed to be in my mouth, and it's gonna fuck up my dental history in some type of... I was also one of those disgusting-ass kids who used to be chewing on those number 2 pencils. 0% of my pencils would be intact at the end of the day. I was chopping at them. Those who get it, though. When you were a nigga like me in elementary school who had 0 money for school lunch, it would just work. That was my only meal sometimes. I was truly struggling. And the best part is that it came with a large pack, so I never really ran out of supply, to be honest. Humans are just attracted to chewing things that they shouldn't, though. The worst part is that it's at the most random time. 1 second you'll just be doing whatever you're doing, and the next second you end up chewing on this random miscellaneous item from around. Another one I feel people don't like to admit is anything that comes out their nose. You're telling me from the age of 0 to however you are old now, there hasn't been a single time where you took a gander at the nose? I refuse to believe so. I
mean, yeah, they got me. I'm a human. I have. You feel me? When I was little, but not anymore. Hell no. Nigga, I blow my nose, wipe my nose with shit, your own beat. I mean, you might catch a nigga sometimes. But look, okay, we done all did it. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Every kid walked around with some type of disgusting, snotty nose or anything. And you know what? It'd be hitting the taste buds. It's just like I told you guys earlier, Remy eating the strawberry and
shit happens. I swear shit happens. What shit happens?
Depending on the type of nutrients you intake, your body's supposed to reflect it, right? I eat A-okay, so anything that comes out of my nose is basically a 7-course meal. To wrap up the video, my point of this entire video was really that humans enjoy things that they shouldn't, but they work. Whether it's being someone that loves the smell of gasoline, someone who loves the taste of frozen soup pops, we need to break these boundaries of saying these things are weird. And I hope I broke the barrier on some of these things. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
On phone now. Shout out my boy Tommy, NLG on phone grade. You niggas know I fuck with rocking, but shout out Tommy. I fuck with Tommy, man. Yo. Hey, but he is right though. A lot of us humans enjoy shit we really shouldn't enjoy though. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm one of them niggas. But you feel me? It is what it is. I can't help it. And I don't care what no niggas say. On phone now. I'm